Hey everybody, and we are live. So I'm Julian with JOV Moments and More. Lori is out there braiding our daughter's hair because she wants curly hair tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. So tonight to start, what did I just do? Okay, let's get that off there. Thank you. So to start tonight, I am going to open up a gift that my mom got me. It is kind of a special edition book set for the Cradle series by Will White. I've had the books for a while. My mom sends them to me, and I just started reading it finally. I am in book, I think it's book 5, Ghost Water. So I'm slowly getting through that book only because I've been sick for the last couple of weeks, dealing with some sinus crap. But so far from what I've read, I love it. Hi, Eric. Hi, Steph. Thank you for joining me tonight. Like I said, Lori will be here in just a little bit. She's got to get finished braiding our daughter's hair and then get her to bed. So I have already, unfortunately, cut the box open only because my mom wanted me to make sure that I got that what was in the box was what it was supposed to be. So this is the box that it came in. This is books 1, 2, and 3. So it is. If any of the Cradle fans from the Facebook site watch this and come back, I apologize. I know book 1 is unsold, book 2 is Underlord, and book 3, I believe, is Sky Sworn. I'm having moments right now with my memory. Hey, John, thank you for joining me. Like I said, I've got the box unopened up. So inside are the books. So this is a special edition faux leather bound book set that they're doing. This was from the first Kickstarter that they did for books 1, 2, and 3. The second Kickstarter just ended like a week and a half ago. And they ended up getting over $1 million for the second Kickstarter for books 4, 5, and 6. So I'll have those coming whenever they get shipped out. One thing my mom asked me when I got this was to make sure that they're numbered. So when I open this up and I pull them out, I'm going to look and make sure that they're numbered. So let's go ahead and get into this real quick because I'm dying to see these. I've been chomping at the bit to open the box, and I've been holding off for a while because I kind of wanted to share this with with everybody, especially if there's any Cradle fans that end up watching this. So that I'm on a Facebook group called for the Cradle series, Will White. A bunch of cool people. They all told me to stop looking at stuff because I'll get spoilers because most of the people on the site, on the Facebook page, have read the books already. And I'm barely halfway through. So yeah, book 5. Actually, you know what? I know it is book 5. I am in book 5. That is Ghost Water. And it is very good. It's a fantasy, kind of a sci-fi fantasy with a little bit of Asian flair to it. Kind of got a lot of anime, like I see a lot of anime drawings for the characters of the books. I have when I picture them, I have a more barbaric kind of thought process when I look at them. So my vision in my head compared to what some of the other people have put onto paper are a little different. So one of these days, I want to get back to drawing. And one day I may just sit down and just try drawing the characters from the book from my perspective. So I used to draw when I was in high school and middle school and elementary school and preschool. And then as I got older and started working, I stopped drawing, and I'm kind of bummed that I did that. Okay, so we have it out of the box. These are the 3 books. Um, so, keep forgetting. Unsold is book 1. Soulsmith is book 2. No, I am so lost right now. I apologize, everybody. Let me just open the books and then I'll know exactly which ones they are. They really packaged them nice. They're bubble wrapped and they're all taped up together. So let's get these open. I do know Unsold is book 1 though. I'm having major brain fart with the rest. Okay, so Black Flame. I apologize to all of the Cradle fans who end up watching this. If you end up watching this, for getting the books wrong. Yes, and I'm being very ginger. I'm sorry. There we go. And the monitor is shaking, but the camera isn't. At least I hope it's not. Okay. So I also got some bookmarks. So you got this here. Very cool. And this is one of the sayings in the book, the dragon advances. And then I've got the Soulsmith. So this is the bookmark for Black Flame, which is the 3rd book. Soulsmith is the 2nd book. When you are alone, first look for a weapon. Kind of the motto for the 2nd book. And then the 1st book is Unsold. And there are a million paths in this world, but any sage will tell you they can only be reduced to 1. Improve yourself. So, got that there. Pretty cool. I got a bookmark for each book. That's pretty cool. So, the 1st book we have is Unsold by Will White. It's very nice. This will look great on my bookcase, and it's like I don't even want to. Yes, it is numbered, and it is signed by Will. It is his first name. So I've got number 66 of 5,700 for Unsold. Very cool. Can't wait to. These will never be read. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm that kind of person. I have the paperbacks, which I've been reading, and I have those signed by Will as well, but they have definitely been, and I will probably reread the series when I go back. John, yes, thank you, John. Soulsmith is book 2, and then Black Flame. My brain's not working today. I finished. Like I said, I'm in the middle of Ghostwater, which is really good. So this is also number 60. So things are interesting. So they did 5,700 numbered copies of Unsold. Soulsmith, this is number 66 of 6,500 copies, signed by Will as well. Very cool. Black Flame actually was a really great book. It took me a little while to get through it because it was one of the first books that was a little bit longer than the others. But gosh, it was so good. So then this one is book 60. This is number 66 of 5,500 for Black Flame, also signed by Will. Very, very cool. These look so good. I cannot wait to get them on the shelf. So there's the right there, and you got your little Hidden Gnome for anybody out there. Hidden Gnome is their publishing company. And you got the right there. And then the unsold. So I'll be honest, it took me twice. It took me the first time I went to read Unsold. For some reason, I just couldn't get past the first 50 pages. I don't know why. Hey, Angie, thank you for joining. But I started it again a couple months ago, and I made it a point to get to page 100. By the time, before I even got to page 100, I was texting my mom asking her, what the heck is Will thinking? Because I had gotten to a point in the book that just blew my mind. And anybody who's read the book series will know what I'm talking about. And I don't, because I don't want to give it away, but I about freaked out, and I'm like, she's like, just keep reading, just keep reading. So I kept reading. Such a good book. The first one, Soulsmith was good. Excuse me. We definitely meet some really great characters in this book. Really fun. Going to be in the book, in the series for a while. And it was really, really cool. And then Black Flame just kind of like kept me, like, it was just awesome. I just kept going and going in this one. And man, these look so good. I can't wait to put them on the shelf now. So.
Are you done?
So they are numbered.
They are numbered.
I have number 66 of each.
Hi, everybody.
Here's Lori. I have number 66 of each.
Wow.
Yeah. And Will did sign them as well.
Yeah.
So, Mom, if you happen to watch this, they are numbered. John said hi.
Hi, John.
So very, very cool. I got a bookmark for each one too.
Which side are you sitting on, dude?
Well, I'm doing it because I was doing this
okay.
for the moment, but I can switch up when.
Well, you can just scoot it on over.
Scoot it on over.
Move on down the ground.
So, yeah, these look really good.
Hey, Steph.
I told him what you were doing.
Yeah, well, I didn't take a picture. So I ended up doing all these little braids. And I remember my mom doing them when I was a kid. Sorry, I'm very to the right. I remember my mom doing braids as a kid. And I feel like hers were more meticulous, and these were just kind of 6 random.
They were all over the place when I looked out.
Yeah.
When I looked out there for a second.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. I got my curling iron. Okay. So, and hairspray.
Gotcha. Yep.
I'm sure they're gonna love me at school for that. So.
Well, can I have my drink, please?
Yeah.
Because we're.
Well, we can switch. Do you want to switch places?
Huh?
Would you like to switch?
Yes, let's switch places.
You don't like being on the end, do you?
Because I'm not used to being over there.
Musical chairs.
Of course, now I'm not in my chair. I'm in your chair.
They're both the same chairs from Costco or wherever we got them from. Sam's Club. Very pretty books.
Oh, yeah, they're great. They look really good. And there's, like I said, there's a bookmark for each book.
Hi, Eric. Hi, everybody. Here we go. Oh, Candy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
not really.
Sorry we didn't get to go live last night.
Yeah, it was.
The gimbal ended up dying on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
The gimbal ended up dying, and so
we didn't charge it.
We didn't charge it when we got back from Disney.
We didn't charge it.
A big faux pas.
Yeah, we didn't charge it, and honestly, our neighborhood was so chaotic.
There were so many people.
It kind of reminded me of when I was growing up as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
We lived in a neighborhood. It was very GM housing, and at the time we lived there, it was one of those. It was very much like what we live in now, where you had the pockets of the old people, but then all the young couples had bought up a bunch of the houses, and so it was a very family oriented neighborhood. And then of course it just kind of went downhill after that. But it reminded me of the few years that my dad would take us out, and it would just be kid after kid after kid. And
it was. I was actually looking forward to breaks because I was handing the candy out while she took Virginia around.
We were out from 6 all the way till about 10 to 8.
Almost, the whole 2
that was
hours.
not the plan. Of course, part of it is she met up with a couple girls that she goes to school with, and so got to talk to the moms and all that kind of stuff. So it was fun. Here's the thing though, I feel like she could have gotten more candy.
Oh, she could have gotten way more.
But
she really could have.
We skipped houses along the way, which the mom, her name is Kristen, and we were like totally fine with that. And so it was after, we're good. And she has 3 kids, so I can't, I can't even imagine how much candy they have to deal with right now. So we got 1, yay.
So for anybody who is just joining us,
you're losing your voice, dude.
Yeah, I know, it's getting bad. I've opened up the book, opened up the box, opened up the books.
You want me to do some talking to give you a break?
Give me
that. Okay.
In case any of the people from the Facebook group come up.
I'm just.
So if you want to see me opening up the books and showing them, that's at the first part of the stream. For anybody who's watching, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment, let us know what you think, how we're doing. If you got any ideas?
Okay, well, I have an idea already, and I know you knocked the camera, but I want to move the camera before we get going further.
Where do you want to move it now?
I just want to move it down.
Move it down where?
No, I just want to tilt it down because I feel like we're down here and they're all the way up here.
Yeah, and it's crooked again because.
Welcome to married life, everyone. This is what it's like in our life.
Go ahead and move it.
Okay, can I move? So what am I moving? This part?
Just that.
Oh, whoa.
There you go.
For now, that's better. Please ignore the mess over here.
Yeah, and all the other
stuff there.
And also the fact that our shelf looks like it's crooked because the camera.
Thank you, Steph. See, someone's got my back. Yeah. I noticed the last time when he did a live on Sunday, that was the big thing, was there was like this space, and of course here's Julian, and if you watch the last half, here's Virginia down here, and it's just so I love the fact that we've got the shelf thing going, but the camera's now way too high, so we're gonna have to work on this.
Well, the problem is where it is. There's a light switch that's back.
Yeah, well, that's what happened today.
And
boom.
I don't want to drill right next to where the light switch is because I don't want to potentially hit a wire and shock myself.
Anyway, so all right, so turn a bit to your left, both of you. There we go. The camera, maybe. Is that better? What do you think, Eric?
Is that better?
Is that better? We're waiting. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean. Oh, cool.
Yes. Okay. Thanks, Eric. Awesome.
So any of the Cradle Facebook fans that are showing up, if you want,
very pretty.
So we've got unsold right here.
Unsold.
Unsold.
Unsold. SOULD.
Yes.
Not SOLD, but SOULD.
Yes.
Okay.
Unsold.
Unsold.
Then we have Soulsmith.
Very pretty.
Yep.
There's even.
I didn't even. He's got some illustrations.
There's illustrations in here. So the question is who did the illustrations?
Probably
Will. Well, Will does draw. If anyone watches him on Facebook.
And then this is Black Flame.
Actually, okay, the illustrations are credited to Ashley McKenzie and Tegan Muddle. And then limited edition hardcover illustrations by Tegan Muddle, Muddle, excuse me. So, and then book and cover design are credited to Patrick Foster. So,
So this is the inside of Black Flame.
This is so pretty, you guys.
Yes, they are.
I love this.
And like I said, the Kickstarter for the second set of books just ended about a week and a half ago, and they did make it to $1 million. So which is great. So because of that, they're actually going to do, I think it's a digital map of the Cradle world.
Yeah,
which is, I can't wait to see that. I'm geeking out about that.
Well, and if you've watched any of Will's, and the other one's purple.
Yeah.
If you've watched any of Will's Facebook page stuff, what I've noticed, and I have not read any of, this is not my genre, but Will is fun.
I think if I can get her to read them, I really think she would.
Yeah, it's not Jane Austen. Sorry, it ain't gonna happen.
It's much better.
It's not Jane Austen. Sorry, Will. If you ever do watch this, you're not Jane Austen. It is what it is. But I do like Will's Facebook.
Will,
let me talk.
I got an idea already for you, Will.
Okay. So no, he hasn't found the $1 million card to get me a cruise, Sean. No,
not yet. Maybe
so
a 70,
I'm gonna have to. I don't know. Maybe
I got maybe a $70-$80 card out of the last box.
I feel like my hair shows exactly how today has been.
Oh, I can't wait to turn the clocks back.
Yeah. Anyway, so one of the things I found interesting about Will, though, is that he does draw, or at least he has a good idea of things. And so this map, it kind of reminds me of like some of the other authors, including like J.K. Rowling and that thing where he has this map locked in his head. And I'm sure it's very much like C.S. Lewis and some of those other authors. And
according to my mom, Will does not like maps.
No, well,
so it'll be interesting.
But he has a post, or he has a video post, I think he did maybe last week, where he showed a picture of the map because they did reach the $1 million, and it's a dot, and it's actually Will is very comical.
Oh, Will's hilarious.
And there's something about Oreos. I'm not sure if he really does like Oreos.
Yes,
I'm still trying. No, I don't think he does as much as they play off of it, but I don't know. I got you figured out, Will. I don't need to know the inside.
We can find.
Well, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't want to know the inside. If it's his thing, it's his thing, and enjoy the Oreos. But I do feel like the Oreos are kind of PR'd up a little bit. Just
Yeah, no, it's like fluffy and cake.
But he likes cake.
I think Will likes Oreos.
But I think it's more like fluffy and the cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's I feel like it's more that where he liked it once and now it's blown up into people bring him the Red Lobster.
Well, that's because they're really good.
Yeah. Well, they are good cheddar biscuits.
I actually have a box of the mix to make.
And in case anybody doesn't know who we're talking about when we talk about Fluffy, we're talking about Gabriel Iglesias. He's a comedian. He's hilarious.
Yes.
And he's actually coming to State Farm Arena. No, he already has been.
I think
it was October 19th that he was here. So he's got a tour going on right now. But love Fluffy. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she got that.
Chip and Deal. So I got this from Hollywood Studios. I think August.
I think it was an August trip. Yeah.
I've lost track. It was either June or August. So it's actually way bigger for me than it should be, but I'm okay with that because who doesn't like big stuff? During the winter. Okay, I know it's not winter, but
well, it is chillier.
It is chilly. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about Georgia in November 2nd.
Hang on.
Okay, sorry.
So just so anybody knows, Will is Will White. He is the author of the book.
Oh, did we not say that? Did you not say that?
I did, but we just kept talking about Will like we know him.
Oh, well, no, we don't know him. But if you watch him on Facebook, you do kind of feel like you know him a little bit. And I mean, we do have
met him maybe a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a tiny connection.
Before he started writing.
But I recommend his Facebook page. Again,
and his YouTube
Will
page.
White, they're fun, and he's funny, and and he's clearly a really good writer. He's got a good following. And
John corrected me on book 2. He said Soulsmith. So I'm thinking maybe John knows of this.
So John, have you heard of this writer? I know you're opening up your Lorcana cards, but can you stop for a minute and let us know if you've actually read any of Will's writing? He is a Florida boy. You are a Florida boy. So
and he also has other book series as well.
He does. He has other series.
He's got a new one that's out. And then he also has the House of Blades and a couple others.
Yeah.
which
So.
I'll be getting those books at some point in time because I told my mom I wanted them.
Okay, so hands up. Who's decorated already?
Not in this house.
You won't let me. No, in all honesty, I haven't had time. I
That's
really
true.
have not had
That's
time.
true.
I mean, you get home from work at whatever time, and yeah, we still have the Halloween blow-ups outside.
Well,
They're two. They're tiny. They're
our
not as
entire
big.
neighborhood just about still has their Halloween
No,
decorations.
they're still.
up.
Yeah, well,
a couple of people
have taken them down,
but most of them
yeah.
will probably be down by the weekend.
Yeah, most of them. And that was my thought. Is by the weekend we'll take them down. And oh, you have heard of him? Okay, thanks, John. Just kind of curious.
Oh, cool, John.
Cool. All right.
You definitely should give them a good go. They're good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we have family that have read or have they've been listening to them on there's audiobooks out there. So if you're more of an audiobook person.
Yeah, I think they're all on audiobook, and there's a specific.
Oh, Sean, I will so have you be simply because we want to get it up before we get out of town. So.
Yeah, we're probably putting up not
this weekend.
Is it this weekend?
I don't. It all depends. Weekend. We've got
it will be up
very
before we leave
busy
for
weekends.
Disney.
We suddenly have a birthday party this weekend. Mm-hmm. And we've got the usual dance, and Virginia's in Nutcracker, so she's got a little. And then
I have to Nutcracker. I have to go to my comic book shop because
it's all about you.
Well, no, because.
And then Sundays, the typical Sunday stuff, and then. Oh, are you gonna go get that graded?
So I have 5 copies of this now.
Oh wait, let's not
get it in there.
I know there's too much light.
There we go.
There we go.
So I have 5 copies of this issue of Amazing Spider-Man. I believe it is issue number 35. And I am going to take all 5 to my comic book shop that I go to. And we are going to pick out the best one. And I'm going to get it sent off to be graded.
Yep.
Hopefully I can get it to come back at a 9.8.
So really, why do you wait until Thanksgiving to put up your Christmas tree when it's only going to be up for like 4 weeks?
Because some people keep it up for a couple weeks after the new year.
Well, in my family, we kept it up until President's Weekend because that was the only time my mom could get it back down.
And for some people,
for
some reason, technically the Christmas season goes into January.
Ours was because when school started, when was she going to find time?
Exactly.
So it was President's Weekend because that was a 4-day weekend. So my mom's a teacher, so if that explains anything, that's why.
Yes, John, that is it's a very cool cover. Lori thinks it's the cutest thing ever.
Oh, I do. I support that cover. I'm not a comic book thing, but I support that.
No, when she lets me go into the comic book shop and buy some comic books, and she is with me, I will take that.
Yeah. So
So
that she starts on Christmas Day. Yeah, it
that's
does.
right.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But there are people too that Christmas goes until, I don't know, again, if you're in my family, we just have the tree up until you can take it down. But we had a fake tree too. We never had, I think 1 year we had a real tree.
I think at one
and my dad was like, no.
I think one time we had our tree up till March.
Yeah, that's about us. Well, part of it again too is, I mean, when you've got, again, with my mom, when you have 2 kids and you're a teacher and all that kind of stuff, so. Oh, it's because you had a fake.
Yeah, because
you had a real tree. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I just can't do real trees. I mean,
no, I'm not.
Okay, so you know what? I'm not even going to tell you guys. I'm not going to spoil the story. For those of you that do real trees, good for you. But no, I heard one story about a real tree and I'm out. I'm so out. It never will happen. Sorry to Virginia. She will never get to experience a real Christmas tree.
Hey, our fake one looks good.
Yeah, our fake one looks great.
And she's happy with it. She loves to decorate it. That's all that matters.
So we got to talk about a little bit of Disney because I don't know how long I'm really going to last tonight. So we do need to talk a little bit about Disney because I know we have some people on here that love to talk about Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So we put Disney resorts because we really weren't sure what resorts we wanted to talk about. But we are staying at, hey, Angie, we are going to be staying at, I've lost track.
All Star
Music. I'm surprised Steph didn't jump in. You can tell you're staying at, duh. So we're staying at All Star Music, and I don't know if we asked for preferred. I cannot remember what the itinerary is. This is horrible. Usually I know these things, and
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Angie. No, wait,
No.
she's not going until this weekend.
I think it's this coming weekend.
This weekend, I think you had said. Anyway, so okay, so John stayed.
Okay.
I was gonna say who has
Sunday.
stayed at Sunday. Who has stayed at All Star Music? We want to talk about music. And did you have something that you really liked about it? And did you have something that you didn't like about it?
Yeah, because I'm looking forward to
Because
it.
I am too. I'm looking forward to it. Although I'd be interested to see what the weather really is because I feel like we're not going to get a chance to enjoy the pool.
Who knows?
It's November
Florida.
in Florida, so it could be 80 degrees or it could be
20 degrees.
20.
It just depends.
I
don't think it ever got down to 20 in November.
Sean, let me see. What was I doing in 1994? Just kidding.
I was yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't that young. We were just, yeah.
We were teenagers. Let's just put it that way.
We were teenagers. Yeah, the food court, of course. I take it that's a positive. I'm hoping and I'm expecting that it'll be very similar to Pop, and that the food court setup and the room setup and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, it will just have different theming compared to Pop Century. Yeah. So I'm really excited about that part, and I'm kind of curious as to the music. Like, how do they theme all of that?
Yeah, that'll be interesting too. Yeah.
Like, if you go to Art of Animation or even
that's another one on my list.
What's the other one? The sports. Like the sports is all about sports, and Art of Animation, obviously, they have their Pixar and their Mermaid and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very curious as to what kind of theming music we'll have. Mm-hmm. And I'm purposely not going to watch any YouTubes or anything like that, so then we can experience it.
Just first
time out, first impression. So, oh great, thanks, John. So John likes to call it the Days Inn of Disney. I don't know if I should be glad for that or not. But honestly, the one thing that I'm really excited about this trip, of course, is the Christmas party. So, but it'll be fun to check out a whole new resort that we've never been to before. Yeah, I'm sure it's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Yeah. And so we did that last year, I think, if I remember correctly. And it really wasn't that bad. Things started picking up on Sunday. Mm-hmm. We are staying through a couple days in. So, but I just expect it to be busy. It's the holidays. It's going to be busy,
Although I'm looking forward to some food at the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Guys, there's 2 items that I am going for. Hey, Megan. I am looking for the Italian beef tater tots. That right there alone
not at a resort. We're getting outside of the resorts, but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, we're talking about the party.
No, I know. Yeah.
So,
sorry, we're getting outside of that, but that's all right.
I apologize.
No,
we'll jump back in.
I know. We really need to try to stick to resorts for right now. We'll talk. Okay, so what we'll do on Sunday is we will do. I guess Sunday we'll plan on Sunday.
We'll talk about the party.
We'll do a party. We'll talk about the party on Sunday because if I remember correctly, and if somebody please correct me, I think the first party date is the 10th. Is November 10th, and I've just started seeing some new additions to like. All like not the map and things like that, but I've started seeing some new information.
I don't think it's the 10th. I think because.
Do you think it's before that?
Because Sarah was saying, I think that's the 3rd one.
Oh, that the 10th is the 3rd one?
Yeah.
So does it start this weekend then? Oh, thank you, Megan. Yeah. I know. You know what? Here's the thing, though. The only reason I really got this is because it's so nice and big, and it's comfy and it's long sleeves.
It's very comfy, very warm.
But I mean, who doesn't love Chippendale? Come on.
It's got Chippendale.
It's got Chippendale, and I think it says better.
It says better together.
Better together.
Which is what we are.
There we go. Better together. Well, yes, we are. Better together. Anyway, but you can tell it's like very big on me.
But I mean, it's also. It's like that
heavy.
PJ. It's that PJ material.
I mean, I'm a bigger girl, but come on.
That you from when you were a kid.
Yeah, it's totally the. Yeah, you could probably fit me and Virginia in this shirt, actually. See, that's what I do think it starts on the 10th, too. Anyway, so what I'll do is I'll put together a list of all the things that we want to try. It is very cozy. And, Megan, what's the weather like? Okay, so Steph See, we're gonna tangent again. We're gonna
So-
talk about weather.
I just looked it up.
Okay.
So the 10th is the second one. The 9th is the first.
So what is the 9th? Is that a Monday or a Friday?
No,
Or is that a Thursday?
the 9th is a Saturday.
Oh gosh, I've really lost track of my days. What is today?
I think it's a Saturday.
It's a Thursday.
Hang on.
Almost
No,
Friday.
because the 5th is Sunday.
The 5th is Sunday.
Then you got the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. So that's a
Ooh.
Thursday?
It's a Thursday, actually. I don't know. I don't have my calendar. It'll be on my phone. Anyway, so we'll talk about food and stuff right there.
So I think it's maybe a Thursday.
So resorts. See, now you got me looking. The 9th is a Thursday. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So now that we've figured out, and daylight savings. Yay. Sorry, I just saw that.
Oh, I bet, John. I bet.
Yeah, and that's why I think, how do you get an 8-year-old? I saw it. Sorry, I was looking at
She
a number.
looks like an 8-year-old.
No, I was looking at a number up there. How do you get an almost 6-year-old to understand that it is too cold to go swimming?
Better jump in the pool and figure it out herself.
That's a mean mama moment. What are you talking about? I want to be mean mama.
I will take
You
that
let
one.
her jump in. And
I will take that one because I'll jump in with her.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So we got that part planned out. So what I do want to do while we are there.
I agree, Megan. Especially after we went in August. It was awful.
Yeah. There can never be another yeah.
God,
I will take 66 over the 80,000 degrees that it was.
We are never doing Disney in August again.
Usually the only ones in the pool. Yeah, because Megan, you were in the world where 66 is like break out the shorts and the t-shirts. I totally understand that. Yeah.
And the flip-flops.
And the flip-flops. I lived that world. I understand. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Since we've got a lot of chit chat going on, and this is amazing, so thank you so much.
Yes,
I want some advice. And Steph, you're more than welcome to jump in too, because I know you're the travel expert here, but everyone knows Disney.
So will I, Megan.
So yeah, well, I'll be wearing shorts too. Yeah. So we want to know, what is another resort to go check out?
What?
Just simply for them to go check. What would, if you could, what would not, and I mean, we're not going to stay there or anything. We're just going to go check it out. What would be a resort that you would check out? Okay, now you can answer. What would be?
Well, to check out, I don't know, because to stay, I want the next one to do I want to do French Quarter.
Okay.
To stay.
To stay. But that's to stay.
To check out.
Just to go check out. You know how we see all these YouTubes of people wandering around and all that kind of stuff?
We've kind of checked out a lot of them.
We have.
The only
Polly's
one,
cool. Love Polly.
The only one that we haven't really gone to is Bay Lake or Yacht and Beach Club.
Yeah, we haven't. Well, no, we kind of did. Yes, we did do Yacht and Beach Club.
Did we?
Because that's where we did the breakfast.
Well, but
the Cape May.
Cape May, but we just went for breakfast. We really didn't get to walk around and check it out.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because we stayed at Boardwalk and we
stayed
did
at Boardwalk. We've done Boardwalk, kind of, sort of. We did just a one night there.
Yeah.
So I've got Polly.
Boardwalk was nice though. I liked it. I can't wait until they get the what is it the cake place?
Oh yeah, whatever that whatever
the ESPN is turning into.
Yeah. Bay Lake is like a Hilton. That was kind of my thought too.
Art of Animation. I want to
go
and check Art of Animation out.
Yeah, I think Art's on my list too. I mean, not just to stay. I would love to stay there too, but more to just check it out, because again,
the artist in me.
Fun. Yeah,
totally wants to go and check that place out.
And okay, so John had put in an interesting one. It was Swan.
That one, yes.
I wonder if Swan and Dolphin are very overlooked when they really shouldn't be.
Yes, they are, because they are not technically a Disney hotel, but they are on property.
Mm-hmm.
And they also do have all the, I think the buses and everything go to them as well.
Yeah, I think they have all the same amenities.
They're just technically not a Disney resort.
Yeah.
I remember when they were being built. when I was younger, living down there. It was crazy.
So Steph, have you guys stayed at art or have you just gone to see it? There's a question for you. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me back that up. Have you been to art over the past couple of years? Because the one thing that deters me from staying at art is that it seems like it is a value resort with the pricing of a deluxe. Not even the pricing of a moderate, a pricing of a deluxe. And I'm not sure that I like that idea.
Well, it just depends on what the atmosphere is like, I think. Like, are you willing to, because it's not too crazily priced.
I don't know.
So
maybe not. And I think it's Eric and Sean were taking advantage of the annual pass holder discounts. So yeah, seriously, you guys, we're gonna have to live vicariously through you for the first 6 months of next year because of things we are not going to be able to travel. So if any of you are staying at places, please send us pictures and share your moments with us. You all have our email and you have for most of you have me on Facebook. And if you have Julian on Facebook too.
Well, also if you're in the JLV Moments and More Facebook group,
post pictures,
post videos.
Because I am going to go into massive withdrawal, and trust me, I'm trying to figure out how we can make this all work. But
I'm actually being the practical
not
one.
Not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun.
Which is not normal.
No,
I'm being the practical one for next
year.
So
unless anyone wants to.
Now, if she would let me buy some more cards, maybe I can find that.
Yeah, I know.
But the only cards I have left to open are the comic ball cards from the Looney Tunes. Mm-hmm. And I know I'm not going to pull a lotto winner out of that one. There's no way.
No. But okay, so we are. It'll be interesting to stay at be at a resort that we've never been at before, and then the Christmas party and.
Honestly, there's something that I would love to do next year.
I'm a little jealous, Eric. I loved Grandestino. That place. Oh yes, that view. Nice. I was looking at pictures the other day. Yeah. And it was just that view was so wonderful. And again, we weren't as high up as I really wanted to be. I'd rather have been a few floors up, but it was still a beautiful view. So I am very, very jealous. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
But something that I want to do, and actually I think Lori does too.
I do.
And it is in relation to this right here, Unsold by Will White, is going to Dragon Con next year. Yeah. Trying to find a way to get to Dragon Con.
That's kind of one of the reasons why we're maybe taking a step or two back from going to Disney so much next year. And just that we do have some other things that we want to do. Part of it too is we're going up to Michigan at the end of this year, and so that's going to be a huge chunk of time, and
then Will usually comes up for Dragon Con. They set up off-site though at one of the other hotels right over there, so to go and see Will and to hear him talk about this all of his books and everything doesn't cost you anything. So that's one thing that we're kind of interested in checking out maybe next year.
So we'll be looking for free babysitter. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Just kidding.
We almost went this year.
We almost went this year. Almost.
Yeah.
Almost went.
Almost went this year, but I think next year we're definitely going to try and do it.
Oh yes, Michigan, Fago. Okay, so it's funny. We actually have a Hungry Howie's Pizza here in Georgia, or where we're at here in Georgia. By the way,
it's over in the next town. It's
over in the next town over. We did try it. It wasn't what I remembered.
Yeah, it wasn't as good. No. But we have a Jets, literally like 3/4 of a mile from our house, and we order from Jets all the time.
Yeah, and the Coney Island thing. Okay. So here's my plan is there is a Lafayette, I think it's called Lafayette Coney Island is what it is. Cause it's right next door to All American Coney Island, but All American Coney Island, and that's kind of the Lafayette is like this hole in the wall. And if it's still there,
that's
Coney Island, that's the one I want to take you to and then take you to Forgive. So, okay, now I'm hungry and I want Coney dogs and French fries.
So one thing about the Fago, I have actually found there's a couple places around us that do sell it. I actually found one of the 3-liter bottles of Red Pop. I love that stuff. Um, and I think it's like Bargain Barn or something. That's in the next town over.
Yep.
Or Ollie's, one of those two. I've actually found the Faygo.
Which flavor crust do you order? See, I'm a total just give me Parmesan crust. So
I like the garlic crust.
yeah, I'm a Parmesan crust kid. So,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. When I worked at the Palace of Auburn Hills up in Michigan, when I first started there, they had the contract with Hungry Howie's at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And so, when you're making, 800 pizzas in one night, one basketball night, it gets to hang out after a while.
So before because I think I ordered from the Hungry Howie's one time.
We did. We ordered.
And what's crazy is I had to go pick it up.
Yeah, they didn't do delivery.
Because we were outside of their 5-mile delivery radius, which I thought was ridiculous.
Hey, they're still there though.
But they are still there.
Is still there. So.
And then the only other time I've eaten at one was down in Panama City Beach in Florida.
Oh, really? There's one down there.
Several years ago. Yeah, there's one. There's actually an actual restaurant with tables and things that you can sit at.
Interesting. And Colville hot dogs, by the way. Can't forget my Flint and Colville hot dogs. So
Colville's are okay. I'm gonna be honest. I've had them.
It's just something about Colville hot dogs. That's all. It's just a nostalgia thing. So
because I'm an all beef hot dog.
It's right up there with coney sauce.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah. Okay. No. All right, John. Let me set the record straight though. There's the whole Coney Island and Coney sauce, and Cincinnati has their version. It's Skyliner, I think, chili, which is kind of a Coney thing. No. When you go to Michigan, the Coney sauce at the Coney Islands in Michigan is by far, you cannot match it with anything else. Cannot.
The one place that I wish was still around, and we used to go when I would visit my grandparents in Michigan, A&W. There was an A&W on Ford Road in Garden City, and we used to go, and I loved it.
There was an A&W in Rochester Hills, I can't remember. But there was an A&W we would go to when I was in my 20s. And they closed down after a point, but love the A&W. I'm trying to think. I caught an article. So somehow we're talking about Michigan and food. So here we go. We're just going to switch over to Michigan and food. We're going all over the place. So Sean.
Yes, Sean.
And I don't know if you knew this. And Eric, I think you said you're from Michigan also. So Chinese food in Michigan. I did not know this, but in Detroit was created what's called almond boneless chicken. And you can only find this in Michigan. It's actually a Detroit thing. It started at a Chinese restaurant in Detroit and then has branched out from there. This particular recipe.
Oh, just Sean.
Just Sean. Got it. Okay. But you can only get almond boneless chicken in Michigan.
Oh, interesting.
Yep, that particular. And oh my gosh, I can smell it. So Sean, if you know what I'm talking about, it is it's amazing. It is seriously. It's one of those things when we go, I don't know. We're going to be eating a lot that week, aren't we?
Did you see what Megan said?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. And Tim Hortons. I mean, my gosh, you can't live without. My mom always orders. Okay, wait, Sean, does your mom still live in Michigan? Because that was always my go-to, especially on Academy Award night, for probably about 10 years in a row. Megan! No! Okay, I'm not talking to you anymore. No, I'm just kidding. No, you don't understand. For when you get outside of the area and you don't have a true Tim Hortons to go to, it is like, it's...
Apparently, though, they're supposed to be building a Tim Hortons.
Yeah, they're supposed to be building one around here somewhere. Yeah.
But, I think there's one in Columbus already.
But no, seriously, this almond boneless chicken, I gotta come back to it. It was always my go-to. Oh no. You don't do coffee. No.
Donuts and bagels, that's all we want.
Cappuccino and bagels. Never do coffee from there. Anyway. Tim Hortons. Actually, but there is a Tim Hortons in Missouri. There was one in St. Louis by my grandparents, actually.
I think
So
we
when
went
I would
there.
go visit them. Oh, we did, didn't we?
I think we
we
did.
did. We probably did.
Yeah.
But yeah. Tim Hortons. Oh, Tim Hortons.
Yes,
It
root
just-
beer float. Yes.
Yeah.
That we might be
Eric,
doing that this
that's
weekend.
just mean. Now here's the question: do you guys have a Tim Hortons over on the East Coast? I wonder if they've made it over that far. Because, well, I mean,
Oh.
okay, because I was in Vancouver. Never mind. I was thinking they were in Vancouver, but duh, Vancouver is Canada. Duh. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
Eric
Stop.
says nope.
Nope.
No.
No.
So
Tim Hortons
I got a
is
question
me. Anyway.
for Eric and Steph, if you're
All
still
you
around.
Northerners.
Do you know what Gold Belly is? Have you ever heard of Gold Belly? Apparently it's a bagel place.
Gold Belly.
Yeah, Gold Belly.
GOLDBELLY. Gold Belly.
Yeah, because Lori ordered some for Joey.
Oh, from New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Jenny, New Yorkers. Yeah, I can't do it. See,
No.
Steph, no,
Okay.
no, Eric, no, Steph.
Hmm.
You know who we really need to ask is my New York cousins.
Yes.
And
we
see
probably,
if they've heard of it. Oh, John has.
Oh.
You know what, John? You know, it doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me that you know exactly what it is.
Yeah, and that's what she did. She ordered them
online.
She ordered them online for her husband, and I saw the post and I saw the box.
Yeah.
And I was like, we'll be over as soon as we get done with dance class.
Wait, but here's the thing.
And it came. They had cream cheese that they bought
I totally
from them.
trust you on that one, John. I wish I could be too. I so wish I. Okay, but here's the thing. Do you know that there truly is a difference between New York bagels and everything else?
And see, I've never had a New York bagel.
How have you not had a New York?
We've never
my gosh.
had.
Okay, well, I guess we're ordering. You have okay.
I've
I'll
had
have to say.
Einstein's here.
I have to. That's not no.
Yeah,
I have to
that's
say.
not the
I think
same.
I probably haven't had it. Well, when I went in 2016, we had bagels. Well, okay, we had New York bagels because let's face it, their New York bagels are phenomenal. And they say it's because of the water, so I'm not sure if that's true. Because here's the thing.
I don't know what you're getting.
Well, because it's not Flint water when it's New York water. And so I heard it was all about the water, but then we had a Brooklyn bagel open up north of the city, north of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, when they opened up, I tried it because apparently they imported water from Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, they were not New York bagels.
Yeah.
They were not New York bagels. So yeah, that's what they keep saying. It has something to do with the water. But
I guess at some point in time we might do an order from Gold
we're
Belly.
gonna just have to order and
just
give that a try.
Just like we might have to order some Luminati's or Geno's.
Geno's, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. And my
It
dad's
is.
just a Geno's person.
Because I love Chicago deep dish.
To me, they all taste the same. I mean, they're all good.
Oh, yeah.
That. Whether you do Lou's or
Now,
Uno Duos or.
No, we did eat at Geno's that when we were there. So.
Well, first of all, because Geno's was right next to the hotel we
Yeah.
were staying, because I had been there, like 6 months before or something, or a year before.
Yeah.
I guess it was a year before.
For your training or
for
something.
my training, yeah. So it was convenient that Geno's was right there, but the water and the honey, I didn't even think about the honey, that they use honey for that. That's interesting,
Oh.
Megan. I didn't even think about that.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, for the record, that all happened after I moved out. I want to make that clear. After my parents left, that all happened after. So I did not grow up on that water. I want to make it clear. I am not growing a second head.
I think she's got a sixth toe down there.
I do not. Flint was a great town. It actually still is a very good town.
It just had some bad luck.
Has had a lot of bad luck. But anyway, okay, Steph, you're so gonna have to send that to us so we can watch it, because that's just too cute. And then we'll make fun of him next time we see him. I love it. I love it. Hi everyone, if you're joining us.
Yes.
I'm Lori.
It's been sorry we have I'm Julian.
We're JLB Moments and More. And yeah, Julian did an opening of the Cradle series books. They're by author Will
White.
White. I always
So
want to call him something
these
different.
are the special edition faux leather bound first 3 books of the series. They did a Kickstarter for them. My mom, being who she is, got them for me. And then I've also got the other 3 coming because that Kickstarter just ended.
Okay.
So I can't wait for that.
And then we're supposed to be talking about Disney resorts, but we have totally tangented.
We went from Disney food
We're
to just food.
We're just talking about food. I grew up in Michigan.
I am from
He's
Michigan.
from Michigan, and we still have a lot of Michigan ties, and we both love food, and so we started talking.
We have friends who
are from Michigan and all the north, and so that's what we're talking about is food. So if you want to jump in and tell us what your favorite food thing is, that would be great. Feel free to join the chat. We're really just chit-chatting at this point. And we tangent. We have a horrible...
I'm bad.
We're
really
horrible
bad
about tangenting, but I do kind of like the food. So I do want to talk about the food at the resorts, though. So, yeah. Okay, so I want to, and I don't know if we'll get a chance to do this in this trip, but it would be great.
And we didn't drink Flint water, that's right.
No, we did not drink Flint water.
I was gone from Michigan.
Yeah, we were long. Yeah, no, we did not drink Flint water. I want to make that clear. Anyway, yeah, I want to see the holiday menus. Although it is interesting, there's some things that have already come out.
Yeah,
and so I really.
Well, they listed out the stuff for the Christmas party.
Oh, for the party?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was so they've listed out the food items that you can get during the Christmas party. The Very Merry Christmas, not the Jollywood, because Jollywood's at Hollywood Studios. Very Merry Christmas is at Magic Kingdom. And some of the stuff that I saw for the Magic Kingdom for the party looks really good, and I can't wait to try it. There's an Italian beef tater tots. So going for those when I get there. And then there's also a pot roast sandwich that looks really good.
For some reason, my thing wants to bring up Disneyland.
We thought about it, Steph. We wanted to do both, but we kind of had to tighten things up.
Well, and I think Jollywood, was that on Saturday night? If I remember correctly, and we're just coming in on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just didn't. Sorry, my nose. It just didn't make any sense to do the Jollywood. Yeah, it's super expensive, and
it was, John.
It was kind of like my fear.
But it's also the first year.
It's the first year. My fear is that we would pay all that money, and with it being the first year, it would be a wah-wah versus the Christmas party.
Merry Christmas party.
Well, yeah, that one. That it's been going on for a long time and all that kind of stuff. But I think the timing didn't quite work out either. Again, I feel like it was on Saturday, and we're just coming in on Saturday, and we'll get in early enough, but in all honesty, I think it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
So for the record, DFB, Disney Food Blog, another one of, I'm sure many people are familiar with, but if you're not, they have actually listed out.
I think so too, Steph.
The food menu items. Oh yeah, I think she'll like MK better. Yeah, I do too. I do know, I think it's either the 4th or the 5th. It might be the 4th. Jingle Cruise is going to be starting.
Oh.
So they turned Jungle Cruise into Jingle Cruise.
Cool. That'll be fun.
So I'm looking to see. According to this, is below you'll find menus from 2022. Oh, so no 2023 yet.
Yep.
So nope. So yeah, it'll be very interesting. Of course, we will miss the candlelight processional. We won't completely miss that because that doesn't start until after Thanksgiving, if I read all of that correctly.
I think so, yeah.
And my light just turned on. Anyway, but I have seen a few things, like there's a little Santa mailbox thing. I think it's a little cupcake.
It's a cake. Yeah, it's a little cake thing.
And did they say where that was going to be at? I missed that one.
I can't remember.
So yeah, I think there's definitely some really great food that
so
everyone
Goo actually had it posted on there.
Oh yeah, so
Um,
that's another one of our wonderful friends. And sorry, we're both looking at our phones at the same time. But I think it's the Epcot stuff that's been posted
Actually,
so
it was
far.
it was Norm Fossmeyer, who was a member of the Goo Crew, that shared the foodie stuff for the Merry Christmas party.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so it'll be interesting
Trying to get it to
see.
pull up real quick.
Yeah. No. Oh, jeez, my phone
So
keeps on.
thank you everybody who is
Yeah,
watching.
if you were watching, hi, welcome. I'm Lori. This is Julian.
That's the one.
That's the one. Yep.
Yeah.
JLB
So,
moments and more. And
woo!
whoa, that is not gonna work, is it?
No, it is.
Nope.
Nope, that's not gonna
too
work
bright.
at all.
You're
Too
gonna have to
bright.
make your screen.
Yeah, way too
Yeah.
bright.
Yeah. Please say hello to us
Yes.
if you are watching.
Please like,
please
subscribe.
It's okay if you're Ninja watching, but it would be great. And
If you're
I'm sorry,
also
my hair keeps looking
if you're coming
big,
to
so-
see the unboxing of the Will White special edition faux books, faux leather bound, I did that at the beginning. Then this is unsold.
Pretty
And then
right there.
We got Soul Smith.
Yeah, and I'm still liking. I mean, if anyone, I know John Stamos would be no. Okay, no, I'm sorry. John Stamos would be great, but I really would have loved to see Neil Patrick Harris.
She always wants to see him.
Who doesn't like Doogie? Come on. Okay, look at that. There's some beautiful illustrations.
Oh yeah.
Too, by the way.
It
looks like every chapter starts with an illustration.
Yep. And like I said, I will never read these books because I have the paperback versions. So these books will not be read.
They'll just collect dust.
No, they're going to sit on the sit. They're going to sit on the shelf and look pretty. It's what happens when you're losing your voice.
Who caught that one? I did.
That's what happens when you're losing your voice and you're trying to say something with an SH.
Yeah, sorry, Megan. Well, we didn't say this was too family friendly.
My bad. You gotta just, you know.
That was awesome. Good thing Virginia is in bed.
They're going to sit on the shelf. Not the other thing that came out of my mouth.
That was great. That was great. Glad we gave you guys a good laugh. Yeah, so Neil Patrick Harris, I think he's somewhere in the middle of December if I saw that listing properly. So I'm a little bummed. But I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people that will post.
Yeah.
I'm
sure
YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And actually, I think Disney themselves did a live stream last year with Neil Patrick Harris.
I think they did. Yeah.
So. But oh my gosh,
honestly,
that'd be cool.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they put it on Disney Plus with Neil Patrick Harris.
Doogie. Oh wait. Oh, seriously, Sean, you and I were going to have words if you didn't know who Doogie was. So if you don't know who Doogie is, do I need to explain?
Yeah, she's a young Hawaiian.
Yeah, that's not that Doogie. Not the Disney Plus repeat Doogie.
Hey, that was a pretty good show. We
Who didn't like Doogie Howser? Come on.
Well, I'm talking about the new one that they did.
No.
Oh,
okay. So what girl did not have a poster of Doogie Howser on their wall? That and so Neil Patrick Harris and who was the other one? Kirk Cameron had a poster of him on my wall too.
Growing Pains.
Yeah. Kirk Cameron. And then I don't know if I ever really was into Michael J. Fox, but yeah.
For me, it was Alyssa Milano.
Oh, is it really? Eva Longoria, for the record, Megan, if you do get a chance to see her, she is short.
Very.
She is the tiniest little thing you will ever meet. I was shocked when I got to meet her. I would not have known that it was her if it hadn't been because she was doing Desperate Housewives at that time. So she had the really long black hair. And it was her back. She had her back to us. And honestly, it was the hair that did it for me. But other than that, she is like size 0 and short. She's not a tall person. Anyway, really nice.
Well, Ralph Macchio was
Hey, oh my gosh, no. Oh, and New Kids, of course, New Kids. Yeah. So yeah, New Kids, that was a little bit before me. I tried to get into New Kids, but I think I was still just a little too young. But New Kids they were really big when I got to that point.
As I got older, Jenny McCarthy.
don't want to know.
Yep. She was on my wall.
But yeah, and KOTB. But I did get to see New Kids in concert back in 2019. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. I felt weird though. I felt like I'm a mom. I can't be dancing like this. Moms don't dance like this.
I'm sure there were a lot of moms.
There were. It just felt weird. It was the first like real concert I had gone to since Virginia was born, and so it was weird.
Good one, Eric. Yes, Miss Elizabeth. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so funny. And Brendan Fraser, I'm really excited that he's back out and doing things.
That one I would really like to see.
Yeah.
I'm hoping somebody live streams that when he does it.
Yeah, that would be a fun one to see too. Yeah.
Might have to mention it to Goo or somebody.
Yeah, see if somebody can do a live stream of Brendan Fraser.
I'm sure some people are planning on doing it.
Yeah. I'm very proud of him. It's kind of like the Robert Downey Jr. thing. Like, good for him. Like, I mean, and I know Brendan Fraser really wasn't. I think he was more washed up than all the drugs and jail and all that kind of stuff. But good for him for making a comeback and getting that award and getting Academy Award and just he's making a thing of it. So I'm proud of him. And I probably had a picture of him up on my wall. No, I probably was a little too old by that point. Anyway.
Yeah.
Who didn't have a crush on him, right?
Yasmin Belief.
Yasmin, I don't know who that is.
I
want to know who that is?
She was on Baywatch.
Oh, Baywatch.
But she was also in Playboy.
Yeah, got it. Well, yeah.
So was Jenny McCarthy.
Say, yeah. Well, and we all know who Jenny McCarthy is. So, yeah.
She married a new kid.
She did marry a new kid. And not a new kid. She married a new kid. Anyway. Yeah, and I haven't seen Megan. I have not seen his new movie yet. Brendan Fraser's new movie. So, The Whale. I've heard really good things about that one. I don't know. I'm daisies and roses though. Give me Disney Disney movies and Hallmark Christmas.
She definitely does not like downer movies.
I don't like movies that are going to make you cry and all that kind of stuff. So
she gets mad at
Bye,
me.
Sean. Have a great night.
Bye, Sean.
Let us know what you end up watching on TV. I don't blame you. Get some sleep.
Yeah, get some
Home Improvement. Oh my gosh. Hey, that was a good show, though. Home Improvement was a good show. All right.
That was a good show.
I'm a Sean, though, man. It has been...
Yeah, it's getting close to
guys,
9:30.
It has been the longest couple of weeks
this week,
in the world.
October just felt like it went on forever.
Yeah, this has been... I'm really looking forward. What did I figure to my countdown days? I think we're 16 days away until our trip. So... I am totally looking forward to it. But I think what we'll do on Sunday is I'll put together a list of all the foods and stuff, and we'll talk about the foods.
Okay.
Does that sound like a plan?
We can do that.
We'll talk about all the holiday food that's been announced to that point. Maybe we'll take a look at what they've done last year. Do we want to? Would it be kind of cool to see it this year? We'll kind of play it by ear, but we'll talk about Disney food and we'll kind of see what else is going on. And if, of course, you guys have any other ideas, you're more than welcome to let us know what we can talk about.
Maybe I'll go buy another box of baseball cards.
Yeah, do some opening there.
Who knows?
Food is always a good topic.
Food is, yes. Food is.
And I do want to do a shout out. If anyone is looking for a travel agent, Stephanie. She's amazing. She's in the chat. Mickey Guru Travel. We share a lot of her stuff on our Facebook page. So please check out Stephanie. She is awesome. And she knows her stuff.
Steph, if you want to post your information in the chat, please do.
You're more than welcome to. I know we reshared something.
Spam it if you want to.
Yes, you can spam all you want. And then, we love you. And then if anyone is looking for a good mortgage guy, by the way, I have an amazing friend, Kyler, and he does mortgages for Florida. He is licensed for Florida. He lives here in Georgia, but he is licensed for Florida. So if anyone is looking for an amazing down-to-earth mortgage guy, let us know too. He does not know that I'm giving him a shout out. I have not even asked him, but I saw a post of his today, and it just reminded me just how wonderful Kyler has been over the past
Well, let's just put
8
it
years?
this let's just put
5
it this
years?
way. When we bought our first house, I had just come out of a bankruptcy, and this guy was able to get everything approved and everything for us for this house. When we went to go refinance a year later, we went with somebody else to begin with, and they were like,
They were not nice.
they were not nice. And first of all, they said, we don't even know how you got the loan to get your house. Well, Kyler knows his stuff.
Yep.
And he can work just about anything to get you what you need.
Yeah. So if anyone's
awesome
ever
guy.
looking for an amazing mortgage guy, Kyler, you don't have to use him, but he's definitely worth talking to. And again, he does mortgages now in Florida.
Yeah,
So
he does.
So
Steph.
Yeah.
Sean,
Steph and
Eric,
Sean, if you guys ever, Jeff, if you guys are looking to move down to Florida, I got a guy for you.
We know somebody that can help.
Yep. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. Are you gonna wrap it up, or are you
I am going to as well.
Okay. So
I'm going to show the books off one more time.
Yep. So okay. So we have the. Oh, you're gonna do that? Okay.
So we have Unsold, and it is number 66 of 5,700. I got Soulsmith, which is the second book. This is number 66 of 6,500. And then this is Black Flame, which is number 66 of, looks like
55.
Looks like 5,500.
Yeah.
So I will let my mom know that they are numbered, because she was a little worried about that.
That they weren't numbered.
That they weren't numbered.
Oh.
That will make her
very cute bookmarks. I love that.
And they have the sayings from the
they
books.
have sayings on the back. Those are very cute.
Yeah. So this is one of my
but
favorites.
yeah, Steph, when you guys do move, Kyler says he's not getting out of the business anytime soon, and I told him he couldn't until we moved to Florida.
He's a young guy,
yeah.
so he'll be in it
He's
for a
smart,
while.
so yep.
And he's very smart.
Yep. All right, guys, have a good night. It's a travel thing. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep, we're just it. Okay, y'all. Have a great
Thank you,
night.
everybody.
Have a wonderful Friday Eve, and have a good weekend. And we'll be back on Sunday. And
please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we're on next time. If you're watching this after we've ended, please comment replay so that we know that you've gone and watched it again. And thank you for everything.
Yeah, thanks for watching. All right.
Yeah.
Bye,
John,
everybody. Steph, Jeff, Megan, Angie,
everybody.
Eric, and Sean, thank you again.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
I think I got everybody. Bye.
Night, guys. There's the button.
Right there.
There we go.